We're going. Yeah. Okay. So we are live with Silke, who is our fearless editor, and we are live. Yeah, because of ta-da!
There we go.
It's so incredibly cool. Silke, tell me about the idea behind the book and tell me why people need to read this.
Right, so the idea behind the book, it's come over a period of time because I've always worked with women in my inner hippie club, women who've got problems with finding joy in their lives and everything, and I've been helping them releasing the inner hippie, their carefree teenager feeling before life got serious. But then I realized through working with these women and also doing my workshops and Reiki healings that there is still a huge need to this day. Hi, Charlotte. You know, there's a huge need to this day for women to have a platform where they can speak, because women are still hugely underrepresented in all areas of society. I mean, still no equal pay, and in some of the underdeveloped countries in this world, still atrocities being committed against women each and every day. And just in general, we still are having quite a hard time of it. And the way I see it, it's because we are still carrying the ancestral scars with us from all these millennia of things done against women, like the burning times, the most recent really atrocious period. So it's sort of ingrained itself in society that women are always the quiet ones, always the friendly ones. We always please everybody, make sure everyone's okay, always shut up, you know, and put up. And I just decided, well, we're in the 21st century now, it's enough. It is enough. We all need to just speak up and like take back our rightful place in society as equals with everybody. And then that's where the whole inspiration of this book comes from.
Wonderful. So, and Charlotte has joined us as well. She's one of the authors in the book as well.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy to be here.
I actually have no idea if there are already people in there, but that's okay. They can watch later. Tell me what your stories were. Oh, and before, so it's what is important, and so that's why we send out all the messages today, is that you buy the book today, because we really like today, because we really want to become bestseller authors, and we are already bestseller authors in
Australia.
Yeah. But we're going worldwide, and this is so this is something that Silke does. She is absolutely amazing. And it's I had no idea it would be this thrilling and exciting to go through this entire process. So Charlotte, tell me, why do people need to read your story? Oh, and before I forget, it's less than €1. It's 89 cents or so, right?
Yeah, 89 cents
when you buy it in Europe, and every cent of what you're paying goes to women in Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Malawi.
Yeah. In sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, so it's all for microloans. So it's a wonderful circle of paying it forward.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. And just let me say, we are also now bestseller at rank number 3 in the UK. So keep pushing through.
Wonderful. So Charlotte, why do people need to read your story? What insight will it bring?
It is supporting like what Silke just told. That women should be quiet, that they are suppressed. And this is a story of my of parts of my life which I felt a kind of transition in, a process that I felt the suppression where she was talking about of expectations, living through expectations. But I didn't realize it because it was I lived in a conditioned pattern, like many women. So it's something above us, and it's time to break free of it. Like Silke said, that's why I joined the book, because I felt resonating with it, and it's amazing to finally get the opportunity. Thank you, Silke, for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, to being able to speak, to being able to raise your voice and tell a story that matters, that it's inspirational, that helps other people to raise their shift their mindset, then limited the stories of, oh, I should shut up, and is this okay? Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
Raise the the energy, the vibe, and this is what my story does. It starts like some limited thoughts of me, and it's through travel, through moments in my life that was, well, it's like hard, but I learned and to break through, to break out of conditional patterns. And this is what I play with in my story. And they're also insightful tips told in a storytelling way. So if you read it, you get something out of it. And this is what matters for me, that I can inspire people, that they get something out of it, so that it's like a seed, and that maybe some women who are like feeling a little bit like this, they are like, okay, this is a seed, I can do something with this. And I think the book in general, not only my story, but all the stories from everybody will support this mission. So yeah.
Wonderful. I complete it, because it's when you are smart and you can do anything, you tend to forget what you already did, right? So I, in the middle of the night, created my author's page on my website because I didn't have one. However, I have this huge stack of books behind me that I already read. I already wrote those books, and
Okay.
I like, oh, I forgot about that. So that's an interesting thing. So my story, and I'm so scared for my book, for my story.
Why?
It's an amazing story.
Because it's so raw and so personal, and I already get reactions from people who are in tears and like, and I saw it, but I needed to share it because it's I literally needed to break free from the story. And so it's a story about my childhood and the way I've been emotionally abused. And I'm sure that many women, men as well, will recognize it. And so I thought this is a truly important story. And it was so that's why I'm forever grateful to you, Silke, because this gave me the opportunity to break free, like literally break free from an old story, really keeping me small. And I think it's a story that many people recognize, and it's also sort of a tribute to my father, and to the fact that basically everyone, well, almost everyone, can literally become strong and free. So that's actually, it's such a great title. I've been thinking like, oh, it's so,
yeah, I love it too.
So it's so strong and so wonderful, and it's so
liberating.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just one of them things. I don't even know how I got it. I think it was channeled because I was sitting in my favorite spot in the dell behind my house one day when I was walking the dog, and I was just like talking to spirit, like I always does when I'm in nature in my quiet spot. And suddenly, boom, there it was, strong and free. And I said, oh, yeah, this is it. This is it.
Great.
It's really great. It needs to be in the world, and many people need to read it because it's a beautiful, wonderful, inspirational message we're sending out.
Absolutely.
So sorry. Still sorry. Still weird throat. So if people buy the book today, they're not only making us best-selling authors. If you're in my group and you share a screenshot of the book that you bought today, you get a copy of my Wonderfully Weird Women's Manual book and the workbook for free. And so that's worth, and it's the 2022 edition. So that's really exciting.
Great.
And it's something to read. To read over the. You want one, Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay, let me know.
I bought my copy. I can send you a receipt.
So it's Silke. If people want to become a best-selling author, but I always thought it would be completely impossible. But it's you help women, make that happen, right?
Yeah, that's what I do with Inner Hippie Books. So anybody who has a story inside of them, if it's just a chapter in a book or a whole book, if it's not even written yet, or if it's completely finished, they can get in touch with me, because I work across the spectrum, right from very small 500,000 word chapters in multi-author books, right through to the finished book. And I also coach women in their writing. So I work across the whole big spectrum to make sure that everybody can write their story. And also, it doesn't matter if you're not a native English speaker, because I've got my editing team and
the editing team is like out of this world. So Lynn Coleman is like, oh my God, it's next level.
Yeah. So we make sure that everybody sounds absolutely perfect. Even, like I said, if the language is not, first language is not English, because I know quite a few people are scared of that, but that should never be a barrier to getting your story out there, because we can help with all of that in Inner Hippie Books.
Great. So is there anything? Okay, so buy the book, help potentially thousands of women in Malawi, Zimbabwe, and Zambia. Help yourself, because there is bound to be a story for everyone that will go straight to your heart because of the way it's set up. It's great to read over the Christmas and the coming holidays. You help us become best-selling authors. If you want to become a best-selling author, which is so then reach out to Silke. There are Liz Hickey, who is in our community as well. She is one of the authors in the book as well. Is there anything else that people need to know?
The book is live now for sale everywhere in Australia, Europe, the UK, and it will be going live at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the USA today as well, because we're rolling out by the hour, always 9 o'clock local time. So all our American friends will be able to buy it very, very shortly now, in about 4 hours.
So if you go to innerhippiebooks.com, and then you can find your link on that page, right?
Yeah, exactly. All the local Amazon store links are listed there for all the global Amazon stores, wherever you are in the world.
Okay, so wave, because then I can have a little video. Hold on.
Hi.
Okay. Tell the book, the name of the book. Oops, the name of the book one more time.
Strong and Free.
Where can you get it, Charlotte?
www.innerhappy.com.
Okay, so www.innerhappybook.com. And we're on Amazon now.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. Hi.
Thank you for
Bye.
being here.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.